to the show, es Los Pimientos. Muy caliente on the instrumental. There's no signs of a deep crescendo. Steady climbing up at a real fast tempo. Phantasmal, cast shadows. Paranormal, emo cryptid tales. Soy un chili pepper, pero no pequeño. Give you goosebumps, spooky stories that we share. So kick your feet up, relax, enjoy the next episode, brought to you from your hosts, Sergio and Robbie. This passion, not a hobby. No, nobody's gonna stop me. Socks got it on lock, imitators try to copy. Keep up, we moving top speed. Conspiracies, guaranteed to make your heart pound. Checking out, it's your homie Danny Dtown. Stay spicy, y'all.
Welcome back, Chili Peppers, to Los Pimentos Fantasma. I'm your host, Robbie.
What's up, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes? It's been a while. It's your other co-host, Sergio, aka Jackie.
And we're back. The two chiles are finally back.
Yes, after an interesting hiatus out of nowhere.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to record sometimes.
Yeah, there's the one with the other two episodes you've done. Motherfucker. Could call you out on that.
And shout out again to our new intro. Thanks to Danny Dtown, local San Antonio rapper.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it, brother.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've been listening to that on repeat.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's good, it's catchy.
At first, he wasn't going to put your name in there, and I was like, well, if you put your name in there, then it would, like, rhyme a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then the Stay Spicy Yo is kind of like his, like...
Yeah.
It's like the cherry on top.
Hell yeah.
So it fits it well. So how have you been? How have y'all been?
We've been good. We've been enjoying surviving, I've been enjoying the cold, of course. Again, I'm a snow Mexican. It's the...
You need to pick me up?
Well, yes, she's really waking up. And just so y'all know, yes, Rachel's here right now, but she's making herself some gamer subs. Technically, the only thing bad that happened to me was literally last night I vomited. I woke up like at 6 in the morning. And I just had to vomit. But no, that's pretty much it. After that, just been good. We've been playing games, as y'all know already. During the hiatus, I started my podcast, and we just recorded our second episode because it's mine and Rachel's, and we record whenever the fuck she feels like it. But right now, I need to edit that fucking thing, and we finally discovered which one fucking mic it is, thankfully, with the help of Robbie figuring out what mic was broken or annoying. More like it.
Yeah, so now the Chili Peppers, y'all can listen to our paranormal / comedy side, and then their...
It is just literally, like I mentioned in the first episode, like sadly it's all distorted in the first episode. I plan on actually editing it out later. But it's like, my podcast is more just us being here, talking, whatever. It's like we're all hanging out. I literally mentioned, we're basically background noise. That's what my podcast is about. It's like, we're going to be talking about whatever the fuck we feel like it, no censors, or like how this second episode, we introduced you guys into our D&D campaign that I run with one of our friends / one of my other sons, so to speak, because we technically adopted him. So, where he created a new character called Gay Wolf, which inspired Robbie to make a character right now. So after this, I'm going to be helping him make a character.
Yeah, I'll be making I think it's my second character. I had one. It was a corn on the cob with the chainsaw for one hand and a screwdriver for the other hand.
So it is. But yeah, just to give you guys a little quick synopsis of the episode that I did. It involves... So this all started 2 weeks ago at work. Because I even mentioned it there, because our son is the one that works night shifts. So that's how I explained it. Like, we all work in different shifts. Of course, everyone knows Robbie works in first, me and Rachel work in second, and our other friend / son works in third. So he comes over on the weekends, mostly Saturday or Sunday if we're not recording an episode or something. When we're not busy, we'll do it. Rachel brought it up to him. It's like, hey, you need to make a bard, because here's the thing. fucker has been playing a fighter or any other class. Shit rolls. So when I picked him up, he's like, Papa Chan, help me make the character. I'm like, what, the bard? Alright, bet. So we went so stupid on it. Just so you know, it's very controversial. His name is Gay Wolf, and his deity is fucking P. Diddy. That's his god. And he fucks his way in and fucks his way out. And we just thought of something crazy because I have now a D100 dice, which looks like a golf ball. But depending on what number it is, certain things can happen. And I will just randomly narrate half of that shit. And we joked about it. I forgot to tell my wife right now. Like, I just remembered. If Jeremiah manages to get a 90 and above, that's when the clouds on the sky open up. P. Diddy comes down with baby oil. And basically screen nukes the...
It's funny.
He screen nukes the area. And I says, like, yes, when the holy man P. Diddy comes down from his alimonies, he looks at everyone, does a domain expansion called the White Party. I'm like, yep, this is where it's going right now. This is campaign going nuts. Yeah.
So maybe you'll hear me on one of their episodes one day.
Yeah. You're going to hear finally Robbie be unhinged, no longer censored, no longer the good boy that you normally hear him.
Yeah.
You're going to finally hear the gremlin Robbie.
I'll finally be myself.
You good?
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's all been going on my side. Besides right now, just catching up on bills, that's it. You?
It's been living, surviving, trying to get us into spots, trying to get us into the haunted dollhouse, and talking to like paranormal creators and trying to get us new guests and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm still waiting for that haunted dollhouse. I mean, as much as I'm gonna probably go nuts in it. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to tell you this. I think I accidentally picked the mic. My bad. Somewhere around there, I think I picked it. But anyways, speaking of spooky shit, you remember that game, Phantasphobia or whatever it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I have it.
Oh yeah, we gotta play that one too.
Yeah, I may not have the VR headset for the PS5, but I have it. I can show you right now when we're done. It's so I have restarted it. So what I'm doing is, you know how I think like Ghost Adventures Most Haunted or whatever, or Project Haunting, whatever it's called. I can't remember from the life of me right now. How they all go all serious and they're like, who killed you or what happened, right? No, I go in straight Mexican and I'm like, hey, I got an order of tacos here from a bitch that's haunting the place. I don't have beer right now, but I brought you Manendu. Like, I go in so stupid saying, oh, I'm a taco delivery guy, and I just get haunted. This is what I've been doing. It's just like, I'm being stupid in it. And oddly enough, the game reacts. like, I don't know if the game knows how to process it, so just like, oh, he's talking, just haunt.
I was thinking about doing that because I got back into my Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And we could play games, record them, and then upload them to the Twitch. I just need to put it as like a... Ooh, it could be like Chili Plays.
Yeah, Chili Plays, man. Chili's Plays or something. Yeah, let me know.
And then from there we can upload them to YouTube and make like a game channel for the Chiles.
Yeah.
How would we get a bigger demographic?
Yeah, because, I mean, you know me, I play a shit ton of games. It's not like you see my game setups every fucking time you come here.
Shout out to China.
Shout out to China.
I've been posting our stuff on Red Note, and I got a lot of like Chinese listeners now.
Yeah.
I also put our stuff on Lemon8, which is literally just another TikTok, but it's like Pinterest and TikTok mixed together.
Yeah.
I know we have that Reddit page. Reddit's a little bit harder to figure it out, though.
Yeah, no, it's like Reddit's interesting.
Other than all the spooky stuff, like things have been going well. Still, I think after this whole slowdown and stuff, like, I'm just gonna be working my ass off.
Oh yeah.
Until I get that tax money, and then when we get that tax money, then we'll finally get like
better stuff, yeah.
a place to stay, and better stuff.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys do get your place to stay, yeah, again. Porque, like, for me, my tax money, that ain't shit, porque, one, I'm still paying the IRS. Two, is just, like, I hardly get anything good out of it now. It's, like, seriously. The only thing that sucks about it is, like, the last time I got a good tax return was just literally, like, $100.
You have to have a child.
I know.
Claim a child.
Claim a child. No, I'm thinking, honestly, me and Richard are thinking of adopting or getting a surrogate mother to have a kid. Like, we're on the process of that right now. Like, thinking about it.
Adopt a kid the same age as Raiden.
That's cheating.
They can grow together.
Right.
Raiden could technically have a brother.
He's gonna be like, who are you? I'm you. Just clone Raiden. Oh shit.
I mean, he does have a brother, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, I know he has a brother and sister.
He does have one, but he doesn't know. But anyways, yes, things have been going well for me. I'm just straight up, like, sometimes I just don't want to record. Sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I think I'm just getting older.
Yeah. Es porque también, like, como te digo, when it comes to this type of stuff, it's really up to, like, are you still motivated? Like, do you want to keep doing it? Like, I mean, with how much we have, might as well just keep going. Porque, yeah. Like how, I don't, like, all the listeners that do follow us on social media, like, if you follow the social media, like, you'll see on mine, because I'm not really promoting my podcast, it's just there for friends or followers that see my Instagram, Threads, Facebook, they see it. That was more just like, listen to it, I don't really care. That's more of a passion project, just like, when I want to feel, we feel like it, we'll record. If not, I'm not going to be worried about it. Here, on the other hand, this is more like a more serious side. So it's like, yes, if you do want to continue, then yeah, but I mean, I'm still planning on getting, because like I said, I do want to get my Kirka machine to make stickers. I still plan on doing, I'm still getting better at my bead art, so I can do bead art, so I can do like little chile bead arts if you want. It's like, I have things to do, it's because I want to have my own little like side projects and company, like little side hustles to continue going.
Yeah. I want to get us merch. I found this website that makes like patches and stuff.
Ooh.
And like, you know how I'm really big into like doing like the vests and stuff. And I still need to I want to get us a new logo. Something, cuz this is more of like a cartoonish, like I wanted to do like old school like Mickey Mouse style. But now like our style is like, I don't know, more anime style.
Yeah, I guess so. But I know, for people, I don't know if they've seen it. Like, for those that actually seen my logo, it's more anime. And then because I use this, yes, it's controversial AI art. Sorry, I'm not that skilled in drawing, motherfuckers. I use it because I suck, and I don't have enough money to commission art. Like, if I did, oh, fuck yeah, I would. But, I've made some AI anime art of the chiles. It's been, some are funny, and I sent you some realistic ones that were out there.
What if we got like a style, like a like a cryptid style ghost pepper, or like a kaiju style ghost pepper?
Hell yeah, I'll be down for that.
See, like, I have ideas. I just need to find
the people,
like the illustrators.
Yeah. Pretty sure there's a lot. Like, trust me, there's always a lot.
And get into the news.
Breaking news, Chili Peppers. Pretty sure there's been a while since they heard that. Well, like, live, not from the edit voice. Breaking news, my butthole is burning. That is the news today. Congratulations. Now, Robbie, what's the weather?
So, I have a few.
Ooh.
This one's funny. Woman punched an officer in the face multiple times while officer attempted to break up a fight at IHOP. She was arrested for assault.
You know, Sony, I expect that in Waffle House, not IHOP, but I mean, it's IHOP. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They were fighting for some reason, and the peace officer came in and was trying to stop it, and she just beat the shit out of him for no reason.
Yeah, so she just like... She just felt like throwing hands or something. That's
Honestly, she woke up and chose violence.
She looked at the other person's like, I fucking hate how you're looking at me. Goes full Karen. And just goes ham.
A man was killed after he was pinned between a trailer and a building at the Seguin bottle factory.
Oof. That's... Damn.
Another one, it's not... I mean, it's technically news, but if anybody listens to Bad Bunny or has listened to Bad Bunny's new album, it's technically not for, like... If you don't like it because it's not danceable, that's not the reason why he made it.
Yeah.
He made it in hopes that people would understand what's happening with Puerto Rico right now.
Yeah, because it's more Puerto Rican.
And it's because of the gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and if you watch... he also makes, like, a short little film. And if you watch it, then you'll understand. Stop taking our culture away. Like, I get it. You want to move there because it's beautiful and that it's new for you and stuff. But stop taking the culture away.
Yep.
Like, you already took... America's already taken half of it. And then you're going and you're taking... You've already took Hawaii. And now you want to take Puerto Rico too?
Yeah.
Another thing, I don't like getting political, but because Donald Trump is now our president, the whole immigration thing. And trust me, I know people.
Oh, yeah.
We know somebody personally who fears for her life right now. And I know they've gone into schools for those kids that do listen. Like, if anybody asks you anything, don't answer unless you have your parent there. For those who listen to us as well, you don't have to answer them unless you have a lawyer. If they come to your house with a warrant, just make sure that it's signed by the judge. And if it's not, then you don't have to let them in. I know it's terrifying what's happening to you. And until hopefully he gets impeached, maybe it'll all go away.
I'll get impeached again.
Yeah. There's talks.
Already? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro just barely started.
There's already talks in February. Because he's trying to do so much that he can't do, but he's trying to force it.
Yeah, the only thing I'm just waiting for is like, dude, just lower down the gas prices before you leave.
Yeah, he wants to do that, and then he wants to lower down the grocery prices.
Yes, that's the only thing I care about.
That's cool.
But everything else is just like, bro, the fuck you smoking?
He took away, he's trying to take away the, what's it called? Equal rights.
Oh, yeah.
So if we want to get like say you want to move out and get in another apartment, or you want to take a loan or whatever, you're technically racially profiled for what your race is. And if you're not white, then it's going to be more for you.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't like getting political. I don't like going into the whole political thing. But as a Mexican American, we have to worry about our people. And us, this being a Hispanic-based podcast, I'm worried for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like, things hopefully will get better, but right now it's just. Though I know people are still waiting for the whole Simpsons predictions. Like, hold on, Simpsons haven't failed us yet. We're waiting for the assassination.
Right? We're waiting for the female president, aka Lisa.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, that's the end of the news.
Congratulations, you survived political racism.
We'll brighten it up just a little for you.
Yes. For example, like this brightening up for you is Robbie barely realized that you can play Pokemon locally. I'm like, yes, you can. You don't need online. Yeah. It's because the thing is, like, with Nintendo, it's always mostly, like, especially with Pokemon, before they started charging shit ton for the online, you just traded. Like, you just used Wi-Fi and that's it. Free. But now they made it so, like, if you want to trade with other people around the world, you gotta have the Nintendo Online membership. Just like for Splatoon, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, like, all the online shit, yeah, you're gonna need the membership. But if you have friends like, you know, me, Rachel, Jeremiah, and the rest, like, we can all literally just gather around and play. Like, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, you can play 4 players offline. Or just 2 players, don't matter.
I didn't realize that because I've been paying for online forever. And
No, I hate it that I don't have online right now because I abuse the virtual consoles because I love playing the old school ones.
Mhm.
So right now I don't have it, and it sucks. So like, god damn it. And especially like for me, like even for for like Pokemon, I always loved Wonder Trading. I always love Wonder Trading, so just sending out randoms, just see what I get.
I used to love doing that. I would send out zigzagoons a lot.
Yeah. I think I got one for you then, motherfucker.
I would give them like stupid names too,
Yeah.
like fart and like butt,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So okay, like right now for this one, I just want to trade out the extra Pokemon I have. Smash Bros. I always played online. Mario Kart I always played online. Then after that, I would play like the Nintendo 64, the Game Boy Advance, the what you got, 1000 das, the NES, the Super NES, the Sega Genesis virtual consoles. Because all the other ones I have here are not online needed. This is all just like my single player shit, 2-player. I mean, hell, I mean, technically I could play online on House of the Dead, but I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, there's talks. We want to try doing a chili game channel now. I now have the Twitch. You have Twitch, don't you?
Yeah, I have a Twitch, I just don't use it.
We can use my Twitch.
Yeah.
I like playing Fortnite too sometimes. I'll play online. Well, me are playing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, trust me, I don't touch Fortnite. But I play every single reason. Like, I'm mostly, just so people know, I'm mostly like a JRPGer. I play a lot of RPGs, but when it comes to shooting, I do play certain games. Like right now, me and Rachel's favorite thing to do is play zombies. If it's Treyarch, we're always gonna play zombies. The only one we didn't play was Black Ops 4 and Vanguard. We knew they sucked, we didn't even touch it. We didn't even buy it. So, but right now we've been on the grind for Black Ops 6, and yeah, she's Prestige 6, close to 7. I'm Prestige 3 now.
did you get the Squid Games?
No.
No.
I'm not gonna waste my money on that, bro. No. I bought other skins. I did the pass already, the free ones. Already got 2 free skins of Squid Games because you had to get them for free. But I am not dropping almost entirely $60 for skins that I don't give a fuck about. I was like, god damn it.
I saw people.
Oh yeah, and sorry, Rachel corrected me. She's Prestige 6.
I saw somebody doing like red light, green light while playing. I was like, oh my god.
No lie. That game mode in zombies, red light, green light, it is a bitch. Cause you can get overrun fast. Which again, it's a fun game mode, but Jesus fuck, dude, you'll get butt fucked like instantly. Like you dropped the soap and everyone in the prison just went like, oh yeah. That's what it is.
So when Mia play Fortnite, Mia doesn't listen to the podcast, so it doesn't really matter. But when we play, she doesn't know how to shoot for shit.
Oof.
So, she's my getaway driver. So most of the time it's me. Like we're doing duos, and like I'll get like 12 kills, right?
Yeah.
But then when I down them, I'm like, shoot him, and like it's like a stormtrooper basically.
Oh my god, no.
So
well,
then,
now I gotta talk to her tomorrow.
so then at times I'm just like, just run him over. You know how to drive it, just run him over.
I can already hear me, but you're fine, whatever. You're so bossy. I don't know why I heard that in her voice right now.
Exactly.
No mames.
So if I'm ever live on Twitch, which is my Twitch name is Robbie Poo 33, I think. Robbie Poo 33. If you ever see me online, it's normally just me and Mia playing most of the time.
I might change my name on Twitch because I used to have it differently. I just did not put my normal tag, my Shinzo98. But I don't really like Twitch stream. I've thought about it, but never like. It's like, oh yeah, I want to do it, you know.
So then now I'll change it to Chili Plays, and then we can upload them to our YouTube channel too, which I've uploaded like little shorts here and there.
What you need to do is get a PS5.
Yeah.
Because me and Rachel have a PS5 already. We sold our PS4. I want to get one back, but I want to get the Kingdom Hearts 4 Pro Edition because, I mean, I've been wanting that for a while. Because I still have my PS2, the PS3. I just need a remote for the PS3. I need to clean them. I didn't realize how dusty that is. Holy shit.
I wish you could, like, exchange your PS4 in for a PS5.
You can. You just trade it in and lowers down the price for your PS5.
For real?
Yeah, just go to GameStop, dipshit.
For real? I didn't know that.
Oh my god, you idiot. I may not shop at GameStop as much anymore, but I still know they can do that. Like, you can trade in your stuff and get lower priced at least. And if you're a pro member, you always get $5 off every month. Which I still have some. I have to pay my membership again because it just...
So we'll start doing gameplays. You'll hear me on one episode of their podcast where I'm going to make the most ridiculous character ever, honestly. Like, I mean, Gable's pretty funny. But with my imagination...
No, trust me. And like I told Jeremiah, like when we started the D&D campaign, like I said, this is already like deep into the campaign. Like, we're not even done with book 1, which is Dragons of Icespire Peak. Because it's 4 books and I bought them. They were on sale. The first one was $15. The rest were like $5 each. I was like, fuck, I'm buying the whole set so we can go from level 1 through, I think, 15 is the max where it ends off. But Jeremiah, I always told Jeremiah, like, dude, if you want to do D&D, let me know, because I am going to be very lenient. Like, when we do D&D with my sister and my niece, I'm lenient, shit happens. As my wife knows real quick here is...
Because, like I said before, I had a corn on the cob with the chainsaw arm and a screwdriver for the other, and I was kind of like the town's mechanic.
Yeah.
I had made one time at San Japan, and yes, I was dressed up as Deadpool like normally.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me as Deadpool, and I had a unicorn horn that shot rainbows. And I had a giant mallet.
Where's me mallet?
That was in the shape of a unicorn. So my imagination can get pretty like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. No, look, like, I'm very lenient, and I would normally, like, I would like to see what everyone does. Because what I like doing is easing people into D&D, so, like, it's, instead of going, like, hardcore, like, oh, yes, you gotta have your whole backstory ready for me. You gotta have you gotta follow your path, you know, like, if you're chaotic, neutral, good, lawful, whatever, that don't matter to me. I want you to have fun. I want you to just try to, like, have fun. The only thing I want you to get used to is whenever I say checks and stuff, you learn the dice. Like, I want you to get used to all of that. Then if you want to reveal to, like, the party like, oh, this is in my past and stuff, then I'll be taking notes and adding it and add it into the lore of the world, because I'll do the world building. Like right now, I can literally check both Rachel's and Gable's backstories, and I can see and I can add it into the story while we're doing the campaign. It's not actually part of the book, but I can add it because I'm playing God and I'm also playing my own character, so I can just mix it in and see how.
So it's like a better understanding to the ones that don't really know how to play D&D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, porque I rather ease people in, porque like
it's
I used
pretty
to play
good.
I used to love playing it a lot, then we stopped, and then a friend of ours at work that used to be there. Well, his brother's still there, but ¿cómo se llama? Fuck, he brought us back into it and it was like, oh my god, yes. And it's been great.
It's cool. I'm gonna tell Mia, and then we can create a character.
Yeah, remember when you guys were supposed to do that when we went to CadaverCon and it never happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a little insight on that moment, because I think we mentioned it last time, a long time ago in the episodes, but when we were staying there for CadaverCon, we were at the Best Western, right? And one night we came back, we told Robbie, me and them, it's like, hey, we're going to be doing D&D, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll join. They never once came.
I don't remember what happened. I think Mia fell asleep, and then I was just awake by myself, and I didn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
So I was just playing Fortnite the whole time. Alright. You want to jump into the spooky?
Yes. It's time to jump in. Yes, it's chili time. In honor of you, my boy. Alright, chili peppers. You know what time it is. Grab your tortilla blankets. Serve yourself some fresh abuelita or champurrado. Grab your favorite beverage, even if it's Kraken, as I am a great fan of Kraken. Grab your spooky boy or girl or it or pan, because I don't know what the fuck you guys spooky on at this point. Grab your favorite skeleton, and it may be Sans, I don't care. You're gonna get boned anyways. Relax and enjoy the spookiness.
So this episode is, we're gonna get extraterrestrial. Cue X-Files theme.
Right.
You know, Jackie's more of like the creature type, but I like more like stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I got some glitch in the Matrix stories, and I also have a story about an abduction.
Which I'm excited about. See, and also, real quick on the glitch in the Matrix, I do feel, I might be, at this point, I literally think I'm schizophrenic. Like, mera neta. Not like hardcore, you're like, oh shit. No, like, because I swear, I think I see things, and then all of a sudden it's not there, or like, I see things pop in and out. And I'm just like, the fuck? Like, I swear to God, I do believe the glitch in the Matrix.
Alright, so the first one says, my daughter pulled a book out of the bookcase, and my current driver's license fell out. She brought it to me, asking if I had been looking for it. I pulled out my wallet. The same license was there.
Awesome.
This one says, at about 11:20 p.m. on the 18th, I was about to go to bed, but I decided to pet my cat once more. And when I looked back at the clock, it was 4 a.m. I checked my phone, and it was 4 a.m. on the 20th.
Awesome. Okay.
So is it technically glitch, or is it like these people go through like wormholes?
See, it's because I do... See, there's also that, because, like, my dad would always tell me stories. Now, granted, these could be jokes or whatever, porque ya sabes, when there's Mexicanos, they either joke about it or serious about it. He's told me a story, I can't remember from... I think he was a cop in Coahuila, basically where my dad's from. It's... So this Coahuila cop was just driving around, it was late at night. Of course, this is all in Spanish. And I'm really, like, shortening it, because it's a long story. He was driving out one night. He was chasing this guy. Almost kind of like the ghost car incident thing that people have tried to debunk to God knows what end. The dude managed to escape. He's like, alright, well, fuck it. So he stops, gets something to eat, and starts driving again. As he was driving, he noticed this flash of light. And as he blinks and opens his eyes, all of a sudden, this fucker was no longer in Coahuila. He was in Guadalajara. Like,
oh, wow.
He teleported all the way over there. And he's like, the fuck? And the dude like said, hey, ¿qué tienes? Like, what's wrong? It's like, where the fuck am I? And then he sees it's another fellow cop, but it says, wow. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, how did I get here? And he explains it to them. People thought he was crazy. No, he had to literally call his office and was like, hey, I'm over here. And they're like, the fuck? Like, are you drunk? Like, no, like, legit, I'm over here. Of course, this is during the time, like, you know, they didn't have, like, video call or photo, like, actual cameras to, like, video call, like, hey, look, I'm right here. Like, no. He had to be, like, pay phone and then drive all the way back. It's, like I said, it's one of those stories he's always told me since I was a kid.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, I do believe in that shit, because sometimes there's things that happen, I know I've seen it.
Okay, so have you ever heard of the lamp theory?
The lamp theory. Sounds familiar.
I have found this thing called the lamp looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard about that?
Like I said, it's ringing a bell, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so the lamp theory is like, so you're in your house, right? Say you know everything in this house. You know exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
But there's a random lamp in your house that you've never seen before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it every time you look at it, you're like, it like weirds you out. It's like there's something about that lamp.
Yes. Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, so the story goes, during my final semester at a particular college, I was assaulted by a football player who weighed 325 pounds, while I was only 120. After I was knocked unconscious, I entered a different phase of life. I met an amazing woman who would make my heart race, my cheeks flush. I pursued her for several months, managing to fend off a few disrespectful boyfriends, until I finally won her heart. After 2 wonderful years together, we got married and she soon gave birth to our daughter. I landed a great job which allowed my wife to stay home with our kids. When our daughter was 2 years old, she gave birth when...
What?
What?
Hold on. Did he fucking stop? Hold on. Wait, Gay Wolf, when'd you get here? Hold on.
That's what it says. When our daughter was 2 years old. Oh, I guess his wife.
Okay, yeah. That needed to be clarified really quick there, because what the fuck, boy?
She gave birth to our son, who became the light of my life. Every morning before heading to work, I would go into his room and shower both him and my daughter with affection. One day, while sitting on the couch, I noticed that this lamp's perspective seemed peculiar, almost inverted. It was still in 3-point perspective, but there was just something off about it. The lamp had a square base, was red with gold trim, and stood on 4 legs, giving off a casual vibe.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Like, yeah, because then he wakes up, right? Yeah.
The lamp had a white square shade, and I found myself completely entranced. I couldn't tear my eyes away from it. I spent the entire night fixated on it, and the following morning I skipped work. Something felt off about that lamp. I stopped eating and only getting up from the couch to use the bathroom initially. But I eventually gave up, even that as I wasn't consuming food or liquids. For 3 days, I stared at the lamp until my wife, genuinely concerned, brought someone in to try to talk to me. By then, my mental state was deteriorating, and my wife was increasingly anxious. Before she took the kids to her mother's house, I suddenly had an epiphany. None of it is real. The lamp, the house, my wife, my children, none of it. The last decade of my existence was an illusion. As I stared, the lamp began to expand, becoming wider and deeper. While still appearing to have inverted dimensions, it consumed my entire field of view. As I could see was red, and as I listened, I heard voices, screams, and all sorts of strange sounds. I became aware of excruciating pain, and the first words that escaped my lips were, "I'm missing teeth." As I opened my eyes, I found myself lying on my back on the sidewalk, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, many of whom were freaking out. My mind was completely baffled. At some point, a police officer swooped in, picking me up and dragging me across the sidewalk and grass, before tossing me face down in the back of a police car. The confusion persisted. Instead of waiting for an ambulance, the cop drove me to the hospital. I underwent CT scans and various tests. In the aftermath, I spiraled into about 3 years of unbearable depression, mourning the loss of my wife and kids while grappling with harsh reality that they never existed. I was terrified I might be losing my sanity. I went through about 3 years of horrid depression. I was grieving the loss of my wife and children and dealing with the knowledge that they never existed. I was scared that I was going insane as I would cry myself to sleep, hoping I would see her in my dreams. I never have, but sometimes I see my son, usually just a glimpse out of my peripheral vision. He is perpetually 5 years old, and I can say I never hear what he says.
Yeah, I remember now.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because there's times like you don't know, like people have where like either they knocked out or some experience and they move forward in time or like they're in a because that lands on also on the parallel universe theories where like my soul went there and I lived it and you're all of a sudden back and you're like, the fuck?
Yeah, like I was just there.
Yeah. And like, cause I know I experienced some shit like that, but like I don't go like decades ahead, but like I feel like I experienced some days already and I'm just like, the hell? It's like a huge case of deja vu.
I saw one also where this guy was on the bus and he was reading a book and he was the only one on the bus. And he coughed, and when he looked up from his book, the whole bus was full. So then he was like, what the fuck? So then he went back into his book, and when he looked up again, the bus was empty and he was the only one on the bus.
I love it. Yeah, shit do happen like that though, that's for real.
I believe in the whole like wormhole.
Like wormhole theories. Yeah, I know, like I believe in that too because like it can happen.
The other day, Mia was joking about the whole like doppelganger shit.
Oh god.
And cause I dropped her off and a red car pulled up behind us, but it was like the neighbor's car adjacent to their house. And she was like, remember that whole doppelganger? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, remember everybody has one, but you never see them? I was like, mm-hmm. And she was like, what if that's the real you pulling up behind us and you're the doppelganger that I've been dating this whole time? And I was like, shut the fuck up.
She's like, no, do not put that in my head.
Don't put that in my head. I was like, I'm your real boyfriend. What are you talking about?
Like, we're not having the case of us right now. Fuck you. I didn't get choked through a mirror. Oh my god.
So I do believe that. I had a dream the other day where I was best friends with my doppelganger.
Nice.
I've been having a lot of weird dreams like that. So we'll go into the alien abduction now. So it says, 7 years ago this month, my best friend and I, both 14, decided to stroll around town. Since she lived with her grandma right in the heart of town, we figured we'd walk from her place to the gas station for some snacks. A route we took quite often, usually wrapping up in about 10 minutes each way. We headed out around 7 p.m. Got to the gas station, browsed around, and made our purchases, and started walking back. Just over halfway, we spotted this huge flash in the sky that definitely wasn't lightning. It kind of looked like one of those transformer explosions, but there was no sound. A couple of adults on the other side of the street noticed it too, and commented on how strange it was, confirming it was something out of the ordinary. After seeing the flash and saying it was odd, we continued our walk. Once we got back, her grandma was freaking out, asking where we had been and why we hadn't called. We were totally puzzled because she knew we were just going to the gas station and back. We told her exactly that, and then her grandma showed us the time on her phone. It was 9:10. We had left for what should have been a 40-minute outing, but over 2 hours had passed, and we couldn't explain those 90 minutes. Her grandma didn't believe us, which was understandable, so we headed upstairs to figure out what had happened. We noticed that both of our thumbs had these tiny spots of dry blood, almost like we'd been poked with a sewing needle. Plus, our phones had no notifications or activity for that 90 minutes. That's when we jokingly concluded we must have been abducted by aliens, since we were 14. We thought it was super cool and turned it into a party trick story for anyone that knew. My friends found the story highly entertaining and loved to tease about aliens afterwards. Things took a fun turn during a family vacation in Sedona, Arizona, almost 2 years later, when my best friend came along. Sedona is famous for vortexes and alien activity. So one night, my parents booked us an alien experience session to help my friend and me reconnect with our extraterrestrial friends.
Nice.
When it got dark, we drove up a mountain and met our alien guide. She was a really nice woman who was exactly what expected from someone leading an alien tour in Sedona. Kind of quirky. What surprised us was that she approached my friend and me out of the entire group and asked if we had any experience with extraterrestrials. Obviously, we jumped at the chance to share our tale with an expert. I made sure to confirm with my parents later that they hadn't mentioned anything about our story to her beforehand. So it was super strange that she came up to us. She started telling us about the supposed aliens who had abducted us, and that's when she kind of lost us. She began explaining that there are bad aliens and good aliens. The good ones work with the government to try and expel the bad aliens. She said that upcoming 4th of July holiday was the day that they would be expelled and that we would not have to worry any longer. She had a lot more, but that's the basis of it. At the end, she gave us military night binoculars and directed us to look around at some of the most prominent alien spots in Arizona mountains. This part was crazy though, because I swear on my life there were so many UFOs, aliens related or not.
Nice.
So it's either an abduction or another wormhole story.
Yeah, it's one of the two. That's badass though. But I can only imagine how they're like confused, like, wait, what do you mean there's good and bad aliens? Like, what the fuck? Like, that would blow their minds. Like, hold on. It's like, this is going nuts here. Like, please, hold on. Like, let me get control over here. But yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But speaking of aliens, creatures, and all that shit, let's get cryptidy. Let me bring you to my favorite type of shit. So, just so y'all know, alien cryptids are creatures or entities that are often linked to extraterrestrial origins and described in cryptozoology or urban legends. These beings are usually claimed to have characteristics that suggest they come from other planets, dimensions, or advanced civilizations. These are the following. We have the Greys. One of the most famous aliens archetypes, the Greys are humanoid beings with large heads, big black almond-shaped eyes, and grayish skin. You know, your standard alien. Their origins come from often linked to abduction stories and UFO sightings. The most notable encounter being the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case in 1961, which made the Greys a central figure in alien lore. Number 2, we have the Flatwoods Monster, a tall humanoid figure with glowing red eyes and a spade-shaped head. Some witnesses described it as wearing a metallic suit. First sighted in, of course, Flatwoods, West Virginia, 1952. The witnesses linked it to a bright UFO seen crashing in the area. Of course, we got everyone's favorite, Mothman. A large winged humanoid with glowing red eyes, while not explicitly extraterrestrial. Many theories connected to alien phenomena. First spotted, of course, in Point Pleasant, West Virginia in 1960s, often seen as an omen of disaster, such as an association with the collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967. We got everyone's favorite Men in Black. Strange humanoid figures wearing black suits, they are often described as emotionless, with odd features like pale skin or robotic behavior. They're, of course, linked to UFOs encountered where they allegedly intimidated witnesses into silence. Some believe the Men in Black are alien hybrids or artificial beings. Of course, we got the Dover Demon, a small pale creature with glowing orange eyes and spindly limbs, sighted in Dover, Massachusetts in 1977. Its alien-like appearance had led many to speculate it might be extraterrestrial. Of course, everyone knows this one. Reptilians or reptoids. Human beings with reptilian features, including scales and elongated snouts, popularized by conspiracy theorists like David Ilk, who claims they are shape-shifting aliens secretly controlling Earth. Doors often linked to ancient mythology and modern UFO lore. Of course, we got the hop-skin goblins. You know, I've talked about these before. They're the inspiration of Sableye, so I'll just give you guys a quick rundown. Small goblin-like creatures with large glowing eyes, clawed hands, and pointed ears, linked to a famous 1955 case in Hopkins, Kentucky, where a family claimed to be attacked by strange beings after seeing a UFO. Theories range from extraterrestrials to interdimensional beings. Of course, we also got our other favorite Skinwalker Ranch entities. A variety of alien-like beings, including orbs, humanoids, and strange animals, linked to the Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, a hotspot for UFO sightings and paranormal activity. Many encounters suggest connections to otherworldly technology and creatures. Now we got, sorry guys, I'm gonna butcher this one, Varigina, or alien from Brazil. A short being with brown skin, large red eyes, and ridges on its head. Linked to a famous UFO incident in Varginha, Brazil in 1996. Witness reported military involvement and claimed the creature was captured. But let's go talk about the famous ones. Talk about the Greys. The Greys, often spelled Greys, so here's showcased. I typed it in as Grey, you know, Grey, but they're also normally typed in as Gray. Grey. Are among the most well-known entities in UFO and alien lore, or ancient aliens if you want to go for that. They are frequently featured in alien abduction stories, science fiction, and conspiracy theories. Their physical descriptions normally go from height typically described as 3 to 4 feet tall, although some accounts report taller variants up to 7 feet. Skin color is smooth, hairless, and grayish in color, hence the name. Heads, large bulbous heads with no visible hair or ears. Eyes are oversized, almond-shaped, and solid black. They are said to be highly expressive or hypnotic. Body are thin, frail, and humanoid with long arms and 3 to 4 fingers on each hand. They have a mouth and nose small, often barely visible, with no clear functionality for eating or breathing. Their behaviors and abilities, like for example, communication, often described as telepathic with little to no verbal communication. Their movements smooth and deliberate, sometimes described as mechanical or robotic. Their purpose frequently associated with medical experiments, genetic testing, and studying humans, especially during abductions. Their technology believed to use advanced technology, including anti-gravity vehicles, UFOs, and mind-controlling devices. Now we get into interesting origins. We got the Zeta Reticuli star system. Many accounts, particularly those stemming from alleged abductees, claim the Greys originated from the Zeta Reticuli binary star system, approximately 39 light years away from Earth. There are either interdimensional beings that some theorize purpose that they are not extraterrestrials, but rather beings from another dimension or parallel universe. Some say they're just artificial entities. Another hypothesis suggests that Greys are biochemical creations, possibly designed by a more advanced alien species to carry out tasks. Now let's go to some notable abductions or cases. Of course, I already mentioned this one, Betty and Barney Hill abduction, 1961. This is one of the earliest and most famous abduction cases. The Hills describe beings resembling the modern description of Greys after hypnosis sessions. Betty also recalls seeing a star map that she later identified as resembling Zeta Reticuli. We got the Travis Walton abduction from 1975. Walton claimed to have been aboard a UFO and encountered small gray skinned beings with large eyes. We got number 3, we got Whitley Strieber, or Communion, as known, 1987. Strieber's book Communion details his alleged encounters Grays who perform experiments on him. The book covers art solidifying the modern image of the Greys in pop culture. We got some few theories and speculations before we get to cultural impacts. So generic manipulation. Some claim the Greys are conducting genetic experiments to create hybrids or save their species due to reproductive issues. Abductees often report procedures involving eggs, sperm, or fetuses. Some say the Greys are sometimes viewed as scientists or caretakers monitoring humanity's progress or ensuring the planet's safety. Others see them as sinister beings exploiting humans for their own gain, possibly as part of an agreement with shadowy governmental organizations. Skeptics argue that the Greys are products of sleep paralysis, mass hysteria, or cultural influence. Now, the Greys have appeared in countless films, TV shows, books, and video games. Examples include like The X-Files, Close Encounters, or The Third Kind, and Fire in the Sky. There are staples in UFO conspiracy lore often linked to Area 51, Roswell, and secret government programs like Project Blue Book. Their image has become synonymous with alien abduction narratives worldwide. Where am I? Oh yeah. So now let's go to their cultural archetypes. Some anthropologists and psychologists argue that the image of the Greys is influenced by earlier depictions of goblins, elves, or folklore entities. The emergence of Greys in media has likely influenced reports, creating a reinforcing cycle. No empirical evidence exists to support the existence of Greys, and most claim are anecdotal or based on regressive hypnosis. Theories about the Greys vary widely, ranging from scientific speculation to more esoteric ideas. So let's go. I got two. Which one you want to hear first? I got Zeta-Reluculi hypothesis or the explorers or colonizers. Which one you want to hear first?
Ooh, colonizing.
You want to hear it? So I only had like two little dots on each, but yeah. So let's go with the colonizers. Some theorize the Greys are explorers sent to investigate, or similar to humans send probes to Mars or Europa. Others suggest they're scouting Earth for colonization or resource extraction. Now let's go to the Zeta-Reluculi hypothesis. Many abductees, including Betty and Barney Hill, claim the Greys originated from the Zeta-Reluculi binary star system. This belief stems from Betty Hill's star map recollection under hypnosis. Zeta-Reluculi is a real star system about 39 light years away, though no conclusive evidence links it to extraterrestrial life. Now, Greys are often said to have difficulty reproducing due to cloning or genetic degradation over millennia. Abductees frequently report reproductive experiments such as harvesting eggs, sperms, or creative hybrids. Hybridization programs are thought to blend human and Grey DNA potentially as a way to revive their species or adapt to Earth's environment. Some believe the Greys are engaging a hybrid race as a bridge between their species and humanity. Witnesses occasionally describe encounters with hybrid children who exhibit both human and Grey traits. Now we got, of course, the artificial or biomechanical beings theories. The Greys may be creations of another more advanced alien race. They could be drones or servants designed for exploration and interaction with humans. Some suggest that Greys represent a post-biological phase of evolution where a species has merged or been replaced by machines. Kind of sounds a little bit Matrixy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we're going to the interdimensional being. Like I said, I have a lot to talk about these fuckers, as you can tell. That's why I put it like as small little points. So the Greys may exist in a parallel universe and have found ways to traverse dimensions. Their appearance and behavior might seem alien because they exist outside the rules of our reality. Some speculate the Greys are humans from the distant future who have evolved into their current form. Abduction stories might be explained as historical research or genetic recovery missions. Some speculate these are spiritual or esoteric beings. The Greys may be entities that exist on a different vibrational frequency or plane of existence. Contacts occur during alternate states of consciousness such as sleep, meditation, or astral projection. Some religious or spiritual perspective interpret the Greys as demonic beings masquerading as aliens to deceive humanity. This theory often links them to abduction stories involving fear and psychological trauma. Of course, the greatest humanoid appearance, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head suggests they may share evolutionary similarities with humans. Their large brains and frail body could indicate a species that has evolved beyond physical labor, relying instead on intelligence and technology. Their lack of reproductive organs, mouths, and nose might suggest a species in decline, dependent on cloning or other artificial means for survival. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have. The rest is just like going through other little stories or asking. Actually, I'll talk about this last point here. Some believe world governments, particularly the USA, have struck deals with the Greys to exchange technology for resources or human experimentation. Alleged projects like Majestic 12 or Area 51 are often cited for these claims. Others argue the Greys are a government-created hoax or psyops designed to distract the public from advanced military technology or other secret programs. But yeah, that's pretty much the Greys in a nutshell. Literally, in a nutshell. But you guys know me, I'm also a huge Pokemon nerd. And for those of you that haven't kept up with Pokemon or you're Gen 1ers, because, you know, they think Gen 1 is the pinnacle of Pokemon. They just can't get used to change. Yes, I'll call you fuckers out. Let's talk about certain alien Pokemon. Generation 7 introduced Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts are Pokemon from other dimensions called Ultra Space. So yes, this involves a story, you know, with wormholes and stuff, and it's all based in Hawaii.
Yeah.
They're considered alien due to their strange designs, unique abilities, and foreign origins. Examples include like Nicolago, Buzzwole, and Cartana. They're classified under the UB code, like for example, UB1, UB01, Nicolago, UB02, I think was Circuitry, no, it's UB03, never mind. But these basically are often described as invasive species in the Pokemon world because they're alien. Like, what the fuck are they doing here? Now, I'm gonna go run down through all the extraterrestrial Pokemon that's been inspired to make these Pokemon. Not only just the Ultra Beasts. So, of course, we all have Gen 3's favorite, Deoxys. You know, Pokemon came from outer space and was formed from a virus exposed to a laser. Its DNA-based structure allows it to change between, you know, attack, speed, defense, and normal forms. We also got Jirachi, a wish-granting Pokemon said to come from the stars. We got, of course, Palkia, represents space and is said to controls dimensions leading to a cosmic themes. Eternatus from Gen 8, the legendary dragon, an alien Pokemon that crashed into Earth, causing the darkest day in the Galar region. Of course, we also got Clefairy and Cleffa. These fairy-like Pokemon are said to come from the moon. The Pokemon lore connects Clefairy and its evolutionary line to outer space, making them among the earliest alien-like Pokemon in the series. We got Gen 5's Elgyem and Beheeyem. These psychic-type Pokemon resemble the stereotypical little green men aliens. Their names and designs reference UFOs and alien abductions. Beheeyem can control the memories of others, adding to its mysterious nature. We got Starmie and Staryu. These starfish Pokemons have designs inspired by celestial bodies. Starmie emits lights that resemble signals, possible hinting at extraterrestrial communication. We go back to Gen 7, we got Meteor, we got the rock flying type Pokemon that lives in the ozone layer and crashes to the ground as meteors when it grows heavy. Its core reveal a colorful, mysterious form. Of course, we got Cosmog and its evolution. Cosmog, Cosminium, Solgaleo, and Lunana are the legendary Pokemon connected to the cosmos and interdimensional travel. Their associations with celestial bodies reinforce their alien-like qualities. And of course, we got Eternatus, Dynamax connection. Dynamax phenomenon to Galar, further linking into alien origins. Its design is skeletal and dragon-like emphasis its otherworldly and anonymous presence. Of course, we got the meteor-based Pokemon, you know, like Lunatone and Solrock are said to have come to Earth via meteorites, and their cosmic appearance and lore reflects their extraterrestrial origins. But yeah, that's pretty much all those alien-like Pokemon that I have to talk about. But yes, just to of course coincide with the Greys, you can see how aliens inspired a lot. Like, if, for example, a media like Pokemon, of course, we've seen aliens everywhere, like Mario. We have games about aliens, like we got SOCOM, we got Aliens. Of course, inspired the movie Aliens too. Got Predator.
What the fuck was that
We
one?
got Independence Day. We got a lot of shit.
The one where you're the alien and then you take over like Earth.
Destroy All Human?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Destroy Humans, yes. Like, it's just crazy how to think, like, how, again, if it wasn't for Betty and Barney Hill ever getting abducted, we probably may never have this or have the full story like we had with Roswell and all that shit. If you think about it.
You consider the unknowns aliens?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, just to go show my Pokemon history here. Is unknown aren't aliens. They are possibly one of the many arms of Arceus. Because through movies and other things in the Pokédexes, and even in Legends of Arceus, it showcases the unknown as its helper. They are living between dimensions where Arceus resides and help him. So it's considered to be one of his arms. Like how now people consider Arceus not being the true form of Arceus. It's just basically how people say, like, oh, if you see an angel, you can't tell because if we see the real form, our brains will melt because we can't comprehend it.
Yeah.
So they show it like that. So now they think Arceus is basically that, and they consider the unknown as one of the many arms that help out Arceus. Because they have very crazy powers shown in lore. But they just suck as a Pokemon. Because they only know hidden power, and that's it. But yeah, they're not really alien. Well, you can say they're aliens because, they're gods. You want to go that route because, certain gods are considered alien. So yeah, I guess you can. Never mind. I retract my statement. But yeah, that's pretty much it with all the extraterrestrial stuff and cryptids. I hope you all Chili Peppers enjoyed.
Yeah, I hope you do. There's very rarely I want to do like theme ones, but this one was on my mind a lot.
Yeah, it also is very rare when you hear me talk a lot about a certain subject. It's that's also the rare part. It's like how much I went into that. But yeah, there you go, Chili Peppers. I hope you guys enjoyed. How far are we in right now? Anyways, y'all, I guess we can end it right here for you, Robbie, since you're tired.
So, as always, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We now have Podbean. We have iHeartRadio again.
Again.
Yeah. Amazon Music. You can listen to us on your Alexas, on your tablets, whatever you can. Listen to us. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our Discord, become a guest, just like Zay was, and send us your stories, send them topics. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how we can improve it.
Yeah.
Thank you again to Danny Dtown for our intro. You can stream Danny's new music on Spotify, and you can also follow him on his Facebook page. I put that in the link of the description, and it's going to stay there for a while now. So thank you again, and
But yeah, as Rob was saying, it's like, yes, feel free to follow us. Follow, I forgot your friend's name that did the intro. Make sure to check it out on all the social medias as well. Of course, we always link those in the description below. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, fucking Pornhub, I don't know, and everywhere.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. I had to say random shit. But anyways. But yeah, so always remember, I don't even know if we still have our Patreon or not at this point.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do? Okay.
You can do the $3 one.
Yeah.
I haven't put anything on there. I have to wait till I get a laptop where we can do it on Jackie's laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Patreon is just basically to help us fund a little bit of getting better mics. And you will hear the unedited episodes, and you might see some extra shit once we get better at it. But that's, again, if you want. You don't have to. Robbie would appreciate it, though.
Yeah, you can now... I'll put the Twitch in the link tree as well. Because we'll be doing Chile Plays soon.
Yeah, right now I'll link I'll send you my Twitch name so you can add it there too. Even though I don't really Twitch, but if you can't do it, like say we're here and we need to stream, we'll just go upstairs and use my Twitch. That way you know. But yeah, so thankfully we're all back. Nothing has happened. And like I said, as you all know, it's been a crazy year. Things have happened.